Now, you remember that Consumer Reports hasn't always been the biggest fan of Tesla. But last week, the Tesla Model 3 became a Consumer Reports top pick for 2020. Consumer Reports Senior Director of Automotive Testing Jake Fisher said, "The vehicles perform phenomenally. People just love these vehicles. They are absolutely the leader. Through the years, they've made multiple changes to their motors and batteries and other things under the skin of their vehicles. This is a continual thing that they do."
So Tesla moved up the most of any car maker, up 8 spots to 11th place out of 33, and the highest American automaker on the list.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sad.
I know. I mean, Tesla scored 5th best on road tests, right behind Porsche, BMW, Audi, and Subaru. And Tesla topped Consumer Reports' owner satisfaction rankings at number 1. And Model 3 was picked as Consumer Reports' top electric car. I feel like Tesla's finally gotten some justice from Consumer Reports.
Right. That maybe they've driven the cars enough to be like, oh, these are great.
And then Elon tweeted this out, that Model 3 achieves 350-mile actual range versus 310 EPA sticker in Consumer Reports testing. This was an article that came out from Consumer Reports, and then deep in the article was this little mention that they had gotten 350 miles in long-range mode. And I was like, what is long-range mode?
Right. You can't, there's range mode like on a Model X, but I don't even think the Model 3 has range mode.
Right. So we did a little digging. And what is long-range mode?
So this is where, and we've never experienced this because we're too responsible. This is where your car is really getting low on range. We're talking single percentage, battery state of charge points. And the car will tell you to stop driving, but it won't stop you from driving. And you can squeeze, apparently, another 40 miles of range out of the car. Even after it tells you to stop, you can get 40 more miles. And that is what they're talking about here, and that is long-range mode. Basically, the car doesn't tell you that you have this extra range, and there's a good reason that it doesn't tell you to do this, and why I wouldn't recommend you pushing 350 miles on your long-range Model 3. That's because it really, really, really hurts the battery.
Right.
So don't do it. Just know that in an absolute emergency where you're, in the middle of a rainstorm or a snowstorm or some kind of terrible thing, you can get some more range out of your car, worst case scenario. Right. However, I wouldn't recommend it. I would still get it towed to the nearest charger. It would be cheaper in terms of the amount of range you might lose from battery degradation. Thanks so much for watching this Now You Know clip.
Head over to Now You Know channel for full episodes of Tesla Time news and in depth.
And if you want to treat yourself and your family to something amazing, check this out.
Jesse and I have been enjoying Masterclass, where we've been learning all sorts of fun topics from the masters themselves.
Yeah, business leadership skills from Bob Iger. Yeah, that Bob Iger.
Jazz from Herbie Hancock.
Basketball from Steph Curry. Yeah, that Steph Curry.
And so many more.
Click the link down below to support our channel and experience what it's like to learn from the masters at Masterclass.